Hey friends, tonight I want to share with you something very important that kind of happened tonight. I was listening to a conference talk and a friend text messaged me from cities away who had been watching the same talk and said, Haley, what do you do or what did you do when you were having a panic attack and felt so low, and how did you get out of it? What did you do? Because in the talk we listened to, there was an example of a young woman who had bipolar disorder, and she talked about an incredibly dark moment that she had, and how at one point she realized that she wasn't alone in that moment, that she could rely on her faith in Christ to save her. And receiving this text message, it brought me back to a real struggle that I have had with depression and with suicidal thoughts and feelings of having that real feeling that the only way to make pain go away is to do something to hurt myself. That's my brain would tell me that's the only way that I could feel better, was to hurt me. And even though part of me knew that was so wrong, that was the only solution that my brain would come up with. And there are also times in incredible panic attacks where it just felt completely out of control, and even my vision would become dark and just so hard to perceive what's going on, and just feeling so lost and out of control. And for me, I had to come up with a list of things that could help me, and I had to create this list at a time where I wasn't feeling those things. So I put a piece of paper on my door by me going out and by my garage, a place that at eye level where I would just see continually, because when you're in those moments, you're not thinking clearly, but you need help. And so I needed to help me. And so I wrote a list, and anytime I found something new, I would add it to my list, so that I would have those tools, because sometimes some tools work better than others. So things that were on my list that I'm going to share with you, that maybe something will help you. Things that are on my list, one is pray. I know for me that being able to pray and think about a little bit about what's going on, trying to get my logical brain to acknowledge what emotionally is going on with me, really, really helped. Just even take a little bit of the pain or the darkness away, just a little bit, give me a little bit more to solidify my reality again. One thing for me is I truly believe that we have good and evil in this world, and I truly believe that there is that Satan does have an influence on us. So what I say is, I say out loud, Satan, go away. And I feel the darkness at least cut in half, that I feel like, okay, I can get through this when I do that. And that's for me. I'm just sharing it. So I yell out as loud as I can, Satan, go away. I also pray for angel help. I truly believe those that have passed on live, and they are still around us wanting to help us. And I pray specifically for angels to help us. And this is something that actually another survivor told me about that I hadn't even thought about. And the difference is there. When we ask for that help, I can feel it. I can feel that I'm not alone. And there are times that I've felt that I've had a legion of angels with me when I felt like I wasn't going to be able to make it. And it's just been I'm so grateful for that. Another thing has been essential oils, which is something that I love, and that's why I share it through the nonprofit, is to have something that can calm and bring peace and grounding to me. To me, those scents are Serenity and Vetiver. Those, for me, bring me calm and peace and help, again, to reduce that anxiety level for me. Another is to serve. There's a peace in serving and thinking about others that I can feel love again. I can feel love for another person, and in turn I can feel love and feel that I have worth, and that I'm not sucked down in this deep dark hole. Another one for me is doing genealogy work. There's something about just doing that and knowing that I'm working and that I'm helping someone else, and that I'm finding answers or serving someone else in that way, brings me a peace. And so anyway, I just wanted to share these with anyone that could use it. If you're feeling that you're feeling out of control, you're feeling dark, depressed, if you're feeling lonely, out of control, feeling that only pain can bring you peace. And try some of these things, and open up to those that you trust. Please contact me, and I will be more than happy to share my experience and support you through yours. And thank you for everyone that supports this cause, and please share this with anyone who may need it. And I say thank you everyone. Good night.